Here now, warriors such as yourself seeks always finer weapons, yeah? If you aid me in a small matter, you shall have access to weapons both fearsome and powerful. What do you say? Excellent. So, have you heard tell of the master weaponsmith in these parts? His talent is without measure, but he's stubborn as a plough beast and sells only to a chosen circle of clients. To such patrons, he gifts an idol to make his favour known. I must gain such an icon and access to his wares no matter what the cost. It's often been said you possess a talent for discovery. Secure me a figurine, and I shall provide weapons the likes of which you have never dreamed. What say you? Will you help? The master works all, you can't go wrong. Come again. An idol, by the maker, give it here. Quite simple, isn't it? But no matter. I shall make for the weaponsmith with all speed. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, Arisen. When next we speak, you shall find my selection quite more to your liking. The master works all, you can't go wrong. Come again.
Many within the castle praise your bold deeds of late. I pray such good works continue apace. I've more tasks that require your attention. Pray, make your choice, sir.
It grieves me to report an item was stolen from the castle's stores a few days past. It was a possession of the Duke's and a treasure of the realm. The Wyrmking's ring. The band was stolen under heavy watch. I fear it to be the work of someone within the castle. But first, the ring must be reclaimed. Will you do it, sir? You would do well to begin by asking the men and women of the castle what they know. That ring is a treasure to all Grancis, and a symbol of the Duke's authority. It must be found.
Someone must know something about this matter. Let's ask around. Let's hear from some others.
A sorcerer, eh? Can't say as I've heard tell of... No, wait. There is rumor going around of a queerly-dressed man skulking about the quarry. More than his dress is odd if he's hanging around that place with no reason.
Solomon is an infamous archmage. He's oft been seen in the ancient quarry.
'Tis a sorcerer we face. We must be ready for anything.
Well, well. The Arisen. Toast of all grand Sovereign. Does the work of all mankind's savior truly afford the time to go hunting petty thieves? If you insist on a game of cat and mouse, what say we see which role you'll fill?
I'll take them. You gain the upper hand. Press on. Should change the stakes.
And more grit than the fools in the Duke's Guard outright. But alas, I've not the time to game, sir. Farewell.
lost him. Shall we return to Grand Sorin for now? I'll take that. We have triumphed! Anytime.
Armed rogues! This should change the stakes. Counter after they strike. In quick succession.
They're left exposed after a grand strike. Use my support. My support! Did it!
That's all. Barely worth the effort.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Kill them all!
They're armed, Master. Counter after they strike. Strength in numbers of this. They're left exposed after a strike.
I'll heal your wounds.
Armed soldiers arisen. I'll take them.
Gain the upper hand. We attack in quick succession.
Counter after they strike. They attack and quit. They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Counter after they strike.
Did it! They're armed, Master. Counter after they strike. Use my support.
I am support you. They attack in quick succession.
After a grand strike.
Counter after they strike. I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Get him!
Rogues!
Kill them all!
Truly, the Arisen is a profession given to leisure. Or do you hope to earn your meals catching stray wizards for fear of actually facing the dragon? Alas, I'm not one for company. Let us be done with this.
You've come to your journey's end! Wyrmking's ring is a talisman of incomparable character. A vessel worthy of housing the whole of my magic. What sublime bliss! What heady rapture!
Yes, I will see my dream made reality. My essence, my very soul will inhabit the ring. In it, I
No beast
will
can
be
slay.
reborn unto life everlasting.
Its back. I support you. This must be the work of the Dogma's magic. Let's scatter those bones. They rampage indiscriminately.
Talisman! Marie!
All that remains is to see the ring safely to Sir Aldous.
I hear your wounds.
His skeleton is skilled indeed.
Imbue your weapon with holy light! We must stay calm, one at a time.
I'll take that.
Here we are. A perfect duplicate. 'Tis yours. Anytime.
The woman who rests here was once an
Arisen and Pond share a rare bond.
If it isn't the Arisen, what brings you to such a place, sir? Myself, I've come to rest from my travels, though it seems I've chosen the wrong place for a leisurely stroll.
What's this?
That slate you carry looks like aught of value, or scholarly interest at the least. If you want those strange writings read, you'd best seek a man of letters, a priest, perhaps. Helping the masses is their calling, after all. You'll likely get your information, and free of cost at that. It would be my pleasure to help you myself, though I fear my rates are a bit higher. No, as you like then.
This looks interesting.
What's that?
A tablet you found in the woods, you say? It has the look of Wyrmspeak. I fear for all our research, we've still more questions than answers. I cannot read it, sir. Though now I think upon it, I have heard tell of a man well versed in such ancient texts. A man near the capital. I think it was by Hillfigure Knoll, they said he dwells. It grieves me to have only such muddled hearsay to offer, but perhaps it is worth the journey.
Is there naught you have to show me, Arisen? For I have seen it. A cipher, void of meaning unto itself, but of vital importance. The sign of those bound to the dragon, and through it to one another. Bring it here. That tablet. Then it has presented itself to you as well, Arisen of the present day. I held it once myself, though it knew a different form then. 'Tis the Arisen's bond, an oath given form. It has shown itself to each Arisen in turn since time immemorial, ever changing its guise. Perhaps it is a test of sorts. Though it appears a humble tablet now, it will take on the form best suited to you when the time is come. Then the Arisen's bond has chosen its form. For you, it is become a ring. Take it. 'Tis the symbol of an oath that will bind you to what you hold most dear. That it chose a ring for its shape stands proof that other people are what you hold most dear. Make no mistake. The one you vouchsafe this ring to will be bound to you most powerfully. Whether that bond will be your shield or your undoing depends upon you. Therein lies the nature of the test.
Salamet is here in Grancis yet. That much is certain. Seek out travelers, peddlers, anyone walking the roads. Someone will have seen him. We must find him, and we must have that ring back. The ring is reclaimed. I haven't the words to express my esteem, sir. A talisman of such power must be kept from those who would use it for ill purpose. The Duke will see it well guarded, and the faults in the castle's security mended. Pray let this lead us all to take greater care in the future. For now, you have my thanks.
Many within the castle praise your bull. I've more tasks that require your attention. Pray,
I'd a task I wished entrusted to you, sir. But Sir Mercedes insisted it be hers instead. She was most adamant. Though she is a knight come in good faith to aid us, she remains daughter to Hearthstone's lord. It does my heart no ease to see her undertake such a dangerous errand. Alas, in the face of her ardent petition, there was naught I could do but accede. Can I ask that you at least accompany her, sir? She must be kept safe. My thanks, Arisen. Pray go and speak to Sir Mercedes.
I take it you've heard. Then you'll know that this task is mine. I'll not be an idle burden on the Duke's hospitality any longer. And surely you've won enough glory, sir. Allow me this one chance to prove myself. You have my thanks. This matter concerns Lord Julian as well. There is talk of dark happenings at the Stone of the North. Lord Julian's watch. He set out for the hold himself some time ago. But there has been no word since. Someone must go and see what has become of him. As a fellow guest of the Duke's, I felt it my duty. I would forbid you from interceding, but you no doubt have your own reasons for going. I will not stop you from joining me, but neither can I wait. Follow if you wish, sir. I am off.
Fear not should we lose our way, Master. Your map will serve us.
Ah, happy coincidence to find you here, Arisen. As you know by now, my aim is to learn the designs of a certain society. I've about enough information gathered to pick up and head home. Another strange coincidence, friend. Seems a lady friend of yours is eager to become acquainted with the organization I serve. We share a certain bond by now, you and I. I'm not beyond giving the girl an introduction, should the opportunity arise. Like as not, she'll need it. There are as many youths who wish to train at the cathedral as there are grains of sand in your little village. That girl newly come to the Abbey certainly holds you in her trust, eh, friend? Trust's a tricky thing. Not for the craven, that much is sure.
You've come. I came here to the Abbey in hopes they might find me worthy to send on to the Grand Cathedral in Aldering. No place holds so much wisdom concerning the dragon as there. While I am here, I train as a sister of the faith. I'm to gather flowers. They say I've talent as a healer. That if I labor hard enough, They say I'll learn to grant blessings upon others through flowers. I fear I am a poor judge of such things. Still, what say you, cousin? 'Tis said a blessing of flowers leaves the recipient awash with joyous feeling. Any luck? Though in truth, 'tis the Mother Superior here I must convince of my abilities, and the priests. I must show them I've an aptitude as a healer. But as I said before, I've little notion what to expect. Could I ask you to give a flower to someone and tell me of their response? Give that flower to someone afore it wilts, won't you, cuz? I've prayed over it hard enough to give even the Mother Superior a start. I only hope the blessing reaches the recipient. What? You would give it back to me? Thank you, but 'tis no help to my training, cuz. My happiness getting flowers from you has naught to do with blessings.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
I hear naught but ill rumors. What? The expense of such a... Your kindness is too much to bear. Thank you. I love it. Truly. The rumors say you are played for a fool. By the Duke. By the Dragon. By some other force even more powerful and sinister. I hear these things and I know not how to respond. It's as if dark fingers clench themselves around my heart. Arisen, or hero, or neither, is no concern to me. My only wish is to see you back to us safely.
Leave this place to us, Arisen. Find Sir Mercedes.
Sir Mercedes will be atop the hold by now.
Even the dragon's coming is not enough to unite men's hearts. Use my support!
I expect it back!
You colluded with Salvation to work sedition among the Duke's men!
Salvation? You place me in ill company. I'm a man of this world. Fantasies of death and redemption concern me not one whit. Now legends. Legends stoke up the masses. If Duke Edmund were to best a second dragon, Francis would take the Ascendant. But her neighbors ill want a giant looming at their borders, am I wrong?
Spare me your sophistry! The word neighbor sours on your forky tongue. Our lands have long sworn unstinting aid to any neighbor beset by the dragon.
Unstinting, you say? Tell me then, why has your Lord Father not sent your brother, joined by Hearthstone's finest steel? Why am I speaking instead with a bleating she-goat mocked even by her own men?
You will retract those words, sir!
Else suffer what consequence?
Else I shall wash my honor clean in your blood!
And you? You will play her second? I would welcome the challenge.
Stay out of this! He has made an open mockery of me and my homeland! I had thought, nay trusted you were above the base treasons of Salvation's like. The Knight's champion. An Earthbreaker of your ilk is champion to no man, Julian.
Salvation? Damns a lot of them. And their idle talk of destruction and redemption. They were convenient to my purpose, nothing more. The day of Edmund Dragonsbane is past. He will not slay another worm. So what cause is served by sending men to die for his pleasure? The swift death of Francis is the greatest mercy to her neighbors.
And what of those of this land who will die for your peace? Will you stand idly by while a people lose their land, their very lives, to a plague of beasts? You are no knight, villain!
Pray, think of the morrow. The dragon will come again, to your homeland and to mine. Who shall stand against it then, if we are spent, all of us, for having held to some ancient pact? What is gained by all our deaths? Naught, I say, and naught would say your Lord Father.
How dare you, sir! I will not suffer such slander!
You know it to be true. Has he sent his finest blades? A general fit to lead them? No, he sent an ornament, so she be too daft to see it. 'Tis an empty show.
Bastard!
Do it!
Your head is a meager trophy. The men of the fort may have use of you yet. Even a she-goat's skin can warm a desperate man of nights.
What? Is no slander beneath you?
The duel is well and settled, Arisen. Be gone from my sight at once. I've no more patience to indulge your play at knighthood, little girl. Your failure to quell the revolt is cause enough to run home to Hearthstone, tail twixt your legs. I tell you this in the spirit of mercy. If you cannot best me, you cannot best the dragon. Run along home while you yet live. Do you think me cruel, Arisen? 'Tis a sorry truth that righteousness is a rare luxury in war. You are pledged to slay the worm, and that alone. No oath binds you to the Duke, nor would my death do you any great service. There are those might call me a monster, but I am no dragon, sir. What say you?
I must make a pitiable sight. I knew. I am a meager choice to send as aid. I know it well. Still, I could not. I fear I put on a shameful display. Lord Julian had the truth of it, every word. I am weak. I serve no purpose here, save as hollow homage to an empty pact. Aids in name only. Hearthstone or Grancis, there's not a man in either who expected anything else of me. I knew it well enough, tasted it on every breath I drew. Yet still, I fancied myself a knight. Arisen. I will return to Hearthstone. Not to lick my wounds, but to petition my Lord Father that Grancis people receive true aid. I will not send you to meet the dragon with their fates weighing upon you. After, I shall return here, to aid you however I may. I am a fool. Pray, accept this token. I haven't much to give, but it would please me to know it provided you some small comfort on your journey.
All we can do now is relate these events that rise in the land. There may be aught to harvest. Seems the Duke aims to ring all grances with strongholds. The best men in the strongest hold are powerless without supplies delivered.
You are blind to the truth, Arisen! You are blind to the truth, Arisen!
You are blind to the truth, Arisen.
It is as you see, Arisen. The Stone of the North crawls with the agents of salvation. The Knight's champion is a fearsome intellect. He authored and executed the scenario in full. He scoured the Duke's men for those with ties to salvation. Gathered them here, and sparked a revolt before anyone was wiser. Myself, I put no stock in Salvation's creed. But the champion claims the Duke is lost in this war with the dragon. And in that, I feel he speaks true. I will not gainsay your mettle, sir. But even the Arisen is human. The worm cannot be slain. Pray forgive me. As a commander, I am duty-bound to observe the conditions and exercise my best judgment. I take no joy in crossing you, sir.
You are blind to the truth, Arisen.
You are blind to the truth, Arisen. 'Twas shock enough to hear Salvation had a hand in the Northern Revolt. 'Tis a painful thing to hear it was Lord Julian what led them, though. It's been a promise of old that the neighboring lands should band together in times of danger. But I suppose such times are as given to politics and intrigue as any other.
We've arrived at the Duke's northern stronghold.
It seems the Stone of the North stands quiet once again. You have my thanks. 'Twas an ill surprise indeed to find Salvation's reach extend so deep within our ranks. 'Tis a testament to the rising fear within the people's hearts. We must be vigilant against such corruption, lest the duchy rot away afore the dragon ever comes.
What? Very well. I shall see to it at once. A matter of a most pressing nature has come to us. Make for the southern Way Castle immediately. I've received a report that one of the Duke's men has returned from afar, gravely wounded. He asks to speak with you in all haste, Arisen. 'Tis odd his message was not writ in the report. An oversight brought on by haste, no doubt. Pray, fly to the Way Castle and hear the man's message, sir. Meanwhile, I am to see the Duke on another matter no less urgent. 'Tis a restless day.
Arisen! Urgent word from the capital, sir! You are to return to Aldous' side with all possible haste!
I have an uneasy feeling about this. Master, to the capital! Cockatrice attacks the capital! Yet rising monster populations have made roads hazardous in recent years. Seems all roads lead to Grand Sorin. Who knows what lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution. The Duke's burden is great, between his duties as sovereign and the Wyrmking. The path is closed off. To the western gate!
Arisen,
Grand
sir.
Sorin.
I am fearsome loath to say, but this gate has been sealed. The order came to prevent brigands from flooding in amidst the chaos. Pray, speak to the western gate. You'll find entrance there.
ready for battle?
Arisen, make her be good, you've returned. Just after you'd left, a slain cockatrice brought as a trophy for his grace came alive. The beast was well and truly dead, I'll aver it. Brought back by some dark art, no doubt. The local folk have fled to safety, but the beast's rampage is like to destroy the other freight. That tribute is the Duke's own property, sir. That creature must be slain, and quickly.
Cockatrice must be stopped. Protect the remaining chests. Protect the tribute. Air Master! Cockatrice! No! They hold the advantage! Lightning! Let us sting!
It worked! It worked! Rain! Tear the city stone from the ground! Salvation comes! He died in blood and drowned in fear!
It's weak to lightning!
Will take some time before it's restored. Now, where shall we head?
Leave it to me.
Sir Aldous awaits you, Arisen. Best you did not keep him waiting.
What damage have I wrought in carelessness to allow an agent of salvation through? And in sending you away afore the creature was revived, the damage was all the greater. While I, in my fool credulity, ran to the castle, only to be knocked insensate by some villain. 'Twas a lucky thing the beast was kept from the residential quarter. Or the castle. We must rethink the practice of tribute to prevent such a happening again. For now, though, the danger has passed. What of the damages?
We held our ground somehow. Not a single trophy was lost, sir. 'Tis a testament to the efforts of the Arisen. You have our thanks, sir.
Truly, sir, you are a wonder. You've handled the task perfectly. The beast is slain, and the treasure unscathed. 'Tis the first chapter of a new legend, sir. Or at the very least, a task well done.
I ever mention I crossed paths with the dragon once before, back in Aldring? It came and sent the land into a right terror, sure. Then, the damn beast vanished, just up and left, without so much as one singed brick. Queer beasts, dragons.